Welcome once again to the newsroom. A committee has been established by the Kano State Executive Council to look into the immediate and long-term causes of the building collapse at the GSM Market on Beirut Road in the city. Mohammed Garba, the State Commissioner for Information, who made this declaration while briefing reporters at the Government House, Kano, said that the committee's mandate was to look into the architectural design of the facility, the cost of the materials used, and whether or not the building codes were followed in its construction. Nasarawa State Governor Abdullahi Sule has announced the decision of his administration to agree to take over the payment of salaries at the Nasarawa State University KEFI, thereby meeting one of the key demands of the local chapter of the Academic Staff Union of Universities ASU, thus paving the way for the possible resumption of academic activities. The governor, who made this known while briefing members of the State Executive Council at the 5th State Executive Council meeting at the Government House on Wednesday, pointed out that so far the management of the university as well as the non-teaching unions, namely the Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities SANU and the Non-Academic Staff Union of Universities NASU, have all agreed to the opening. In view of the current debate on whether fuel subsidy should be removed or not, the House of Representatives Ad Hoc Committee on Fuel Consumption has begun the assessment of the volume of petroleum products being consumed in the country daily. While leading all the members of the committee on an oversight visit to tank farms in Calabar, Chairman of the committee, Uzoma Abonta, mentioned that part of the committee's mandate was also to find out the exact volume of products brought into the country, adding that the report of the committee will be used by the House as an indicator to perfect the issues surrounding the subsidy. The European Union's drug regulator is expected to authorize the first COVID-19 vaccines for the Omicron variant. The adapted vaccines made by Pfizer, BioNTech and Moderna will be discussed during an extraordinary meeting of the European Medicines Agency EMA to conclude the evaluation of the two applications if possible. However, the vaccines do not target the newer and more infectious BA4 and BA5 types, which have emerged in recent months as the dominant strains worldwide. The rehabilitation of the toll-gate stretch of the Lagos-Abeokuta Expressway will be completed in the next 3 weeks. The Ogun State Governor, Dapo Abiodun, who made this known during the on-spot assessment of the ongoing rehabilitation work at some sections of the road, announced that rehabilitation of some bad portions of the express road, grouped into 5 sections, will be awarded for rehabilitation. Earlier, the State Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Wahid Odushile, said the new road approval was prioritized due to the deplorable condition of the road and challenges confronting motorists. Nurses in Australia's most populous state, New South Wales, have commenced a strike action on Thursday, demanding better conditions after 3 years on the front line of the COVID-19 crisis. The 24-hour strike was the third statewide walkout by nurses and midwives this year and came as tensions between essential workers and the New South Wales government reached boiling point. During the COVID-19 pandemic, tight restrictions saw Australia maintain one of the lowest death rates among wealthy nations. 9-time African champions, the Super Falcons, are in the United States of America on a 2-match tour with the United States women's national team. Both teams, who have qualified for next year's FIFA Women's World Cup in Australia and New Zealand, will face each other at the Audi Field in Washington, D.C. on Tuesday, September 6. The first of the 2 matches will take place at the Children's Mercy Park in Kansas City, Kansas on September 3, 2022. Well, that's it on the newsroom. Many thanks for watching. I'm Simisola Ajikun.